Hey everyone, welcome! Today, we're jumping into a truly fascinating piece of source material for our explainer. It's a highly specific forecast geared entirely around Friday, May 8th, 2026. And what makes this broadcast so, well, captivating is its syncretic nature. It seamlessly blends concepts from Vedic astrology, like lunar mansions, right alongside Islamic traditions and spiritual practices. It's honestly this beautiful merging of distinct cultural cosmologies into one cohesive daily guide. We're going to unpack exactly what the source claims this day holds for us, breaking it down step by step, so you can fully grasp the unique energies at play here. Okay, let's dive right into this. We've got 4 main areas to cover today: today's cosmic energy, the planetary overview and luck, the 12 zodiac predictions, and finally, a special Friday love wazifa. Starting off with Section 1, today's cosmic energy, the power of Jumma and Shravana. Now, what's really interesting about the source material here is how it sets up the broad cosmic environment, essentially layering Vedic astrology right over the energy of Friday. It points out that May 8th falls on Jumma, or Friday, which in this specific astrological framework is ruled by Venus, or Zuhra, the planet of love and harmony. But, that's only half the equation. The sky is also currently under the influence of the Shravana Nakshatra, which is a lunar mansion. Now, Shravana literally translates to listen, and it's symbolized by 3 footsteps representing travel and progression. Because this is a day governed by this listening energy, the source makes a pretty profound claim. It says that any sincere prayers you make today are met by the universe with kun, the divine command for be. Basically, the universe is actively listening, making it an incredibly powerful time for setting your intentions. Moving right along to Section 2, planetary overview and luck, synergy and success. Let's break down the core astrological synergy happening here. The source mentions we're in the Krishna Paksha Saptami Tithi. That's a specific lunar phase that really sets the stage for these dynamics. So on one side, we have Venus ruling Friday, bringing this baseline of sweetness, peace, and harmony. But then on the other side, the moon is sitting right in the sign of Aquarius, within that listening Shravana Nakshatra we just talked about. The source explains that this lunar position grants a magnetic personality. It fosters friendships and makes your communication highly profitable. So looking at this neutrally, the broadcast is pointing out an incredible duality here. Venus brings the peace, while the moon brings the magnetism. It creates this whole environment of listening and being heard, where your words hold some serious weight and influence over others. Building on that planetary synergy, the source actually provides some very actionable tidbits for maximizing your success. This specific blend of Venus and the moon highly favors certain industries today. We're talking textiles, beauty, jewelry, media, and food businesses. All of these are poised for a major boost. If you want to align visually with the day's energy, your lucky colors are white or pink. And perhaps most importantly, the broadcast suggests a very specific act of charity to unlock your luck today: feeding a poor girl something sweet. This action is said to literally open the closed doors of your destiny by honoring that sweet Venusian energy. So the crucial point is how all of this filters down to you. Section 3, the 12 zodiac predictions, from macro to micro. How do these massive cosmic energies actually impact our individual lives? Well, if you're an Aries or Mesh, the forecast is incredibly bright. We're talking pure profit. Old investments are set to pay off, right alongside increased social respect. For Taurus, expect some major career news and deep peace. You might actually even be planning to buy a new house or a car. And for Gemini, the source claims your luck is running at a full 100%. Long journeys are going to be highly profitable, and you'll probably find your heart drawn toward religious or spiritual acts. It's an incredibly positive start to the zodiac wheel for sure. Moving on to the next set. Now, for Cancer, there's a bit of cautionary advice mixed in with the great news. The source predicts unexpected, sudden wealth coming from unseen avenues. But, and this is important, it warns that you really must take care of your health today and beware of secret enemies operating in the shadows. So take a breath, keep your guard up, but definitely enjoy that financial boost. Speeding back up to the positives, Leo is looking at incredibly sweet partnerships and marital bliss. In fact, the source calls this the absolute best day for a Leo to start a new business. For Virgo, it's a day of absolute triumph. You'll see victory over your enemies, significant debt relief, and all that hard work you've been putting in at the office, it's finally going to pay off. And this brilliantly illustrates the diverse ways the day's energy manifests. For Libra, your creativity will be at its absolute peak. You'll find immense happiness coming from your children, and there's a strong potential for a brand new romantic relationship to blossom. Scorpio is going to experience a wonderful peace at home.
Lingering property matters will finally be resolved, and the source specifically notes that a mother's prayers will help fix any broken tasks today. For Sagittarius, expect a massive surge in courage. Short trips will prove highly profitable, and you'll find great success in any marketing or writing endeavors.
Rounding out the zodiac, we have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Capricorn is looking at wealth growth. Specifically, a stuck payment that you've been waiting on will finally return to you, bringing some sweetness to your family ties. Aquarius, you have the moon directly in your sign today. This grants an incredibly magnetic personality. Basically, whatever decisions you make today will be readily accepted by those around you. Finally, for Pisces, the source notes you will have expenses today, but they're going to be joyful expenses spent on happiness. You can also expect profit from foreign or online ventures, and you are highly advised to focus your energy on worship. Which brings us to section 4. Special Friday Love Wazifa. Actionable spirituality. The source doesn't just leave us hanging with predictions, it actually provides a practical how-to. A wazifa is a spiritual practice or recitation, and this specific one is designed to harness that Venusian energy of Friday, to cultivate love and abundance. It outlines 3 really clear steps to be performed after the evening prayer time, which is known as Maghrib. Step 1, recite the Durood Sharif, a phrase of blessing, exactly 11 times. Step 2, recite the specific divine names Ya Wadoodu, Ya Lateefu, which invoke love and subtlety, exactly 100 times. And finally, step 3, perform Dam, which basically means to lightly blow on yourself and into the corners of your house to spread the energy. According to the broadcast, diligently practicing the sequence will end hatred in your heart and bring such surprising blessings to your wealth that you'll be left completely amazed. So we arrive at our final thought for this explainer. The Shravana Nakshatra means the universe is listening. But the real question is, are you ready to listen to the universe today? The original source actually concludes by asking its followers to actively engage with this energy by commenting the phrase, Ya Lateefu. It's just a really fascinating look at how ancient astrological concepts and spiritual practices can be woven together into a daily guide for modern life. Whether you're looking for financial gains, peace at home, or just a little bit of Friday sweetness, the cosmic energy is supposedly ripe for the taking. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep exploring, and I'll catch you next time.